great. I committed to starting this stream holding the phone. I was like, well, maybe we can just idle it. But it's going to be my shaky ass hands holding the phone until I feel ready to begin.
Congratulations.
Thanks. This is planning. So much planning. Good news is we can see the chat room. So, confirmed. Chat room visible.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And hey, look, our clock doesn't blink 12 like Bo's. Classy.
But can you even see it?
I don't know. Hi, everybody. We're going to start in a few minutes here. This is supposed to be the intro, but I committed to starting it holding the phone. So it's going to be a little shaky, this live view of the kitchen, as we get ready to go.
Do you want me to be the one holding it?
I mean, I'm sure I will in a couple minutes. It's gonna get heavier and heavier as this goes on.
It's like the jug of milk.
Yeah. Just slowly falls. Ida Bloke, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you all are having a fantastic Sunday morning.
Or afternoon.
Whatever. I feel like I just woke up, so it still feels like morning. It was hours ago, but I feel like I still just woke up. This is my first time ever streaming from my phone. So I have no idea how the stream is going to look. I have no idea how the stream is going to sound. It's going to be kind of we're going to do it and hope for the best, and then hopefully fix all the bugs before we have to ever do it again.
How's the music volume?
Can you all hear that background music? Is it too loud? What are your thoughts on the background jazz?
Don't put your finger in front of the camera.
Oh, is that what I did? Yeah, I did. Hi, everybody. Hi, good morning. It's me, John. You can't see me. I'm holding the phone, but we're going to have a cameraman once this starts. Actually, a camera woman. Let's not be sexist here.
Yeah.
My lovely wife is joining us for the stream today.
Hello.
To film me cook the most basic food in existence. I think my finger might still be inching in because I keep doing this. I'm going to do like one of those, like what is it? Paul Rudd always does like butt photos with his finger. I don't know how he does it. Anyway. I saw that on Hot Ones. All right. Well, we're going to just begin here, I think, in, I don't know, what? Couple more minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too long because I got all the stuff out and it's just gonna warm up. Man, this music is jazzy. I feel like someone's gonna take off their clothes in a minute. Okay.
Well, I hope it's not either of us.
Yeah, no, Twitch is gonna ban me if it is. Look at you. Are you showing off how much steadier your hands are than mine?
No, it was just bugging me.
It's bugging you? Okay. Look, steady. Like a... like a rock. This overall is going to be a really short stream because let me tell you, cheese crisps are not hard to make. They're one of the most big... I'm going to be saying all this again. I'm going to stop. This is all going to be in the preamble. So why say it twice is what I say. I just hope everybody's having a good day. That's all. It's the podcaster in me. I can't abide dead air. That's why we have microphones that turn off.
Is that why it's called being live?
Yeah.
You don't like dead air?
Yeah. I'm sure. How are you enjoying your first time on stream? My stream.
Well, it's just my voice, so it doesn't...
So you're safe?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody say hi to Amanda. She's here with me today.
Hello.
She's gonna be my chat liaison and camera person.
Hi, Sarge300. Hi, Kinlan. Hi, Ida Bloke. Oh no, we're getting in the names I can't pronounce.
Just sound it out.
Hi.
Imalak.
Hi, Imalak. Hooray! Hi, Kip Singer.
Let me tell you, when that non-blinking clock hits 10:25, you're gonna see some serious shit.
What kind of cheese crisps are you making?
I can't not do the Back to the Future quote. You can't not say it. I was gonna say you're gonna see some serious cooking, but then the Back to the Future quote presented itself, and you can't not do it. I'm just excited that there's going to be more people on the planet that know how to make a cheese crisp, or at the very least know what it is.
Yeah, I think that gets asked every time you bring it up on a show, right?
Yeah.
What are the other names for it?
Some people call it an open face quesadilla. I've heard that.
What do they call it when you get it at a restaurant, though?
Here they call it a cheese crisp.
I feel like I've seen another name for it.
Maybe in California. But not here in Arizona. Arizona cheese crisp.
Okay, well, it's 10:25.
Well, ironically, at that exact point, the baby tried to escape. He's playing with his brother and sister, but I think he suspects that fun is being had in the other room. We just had an escape attempt. Now he's upset. All right, well, it is. It's 10:25. It's time to actually cook the cheese crisp. So I'm going to enter over here, and we're gonna start.
Okay. Ida Bloke, you're getting your question answered right now.
Oh my gosh, right at the beginning.
He
Okay.
says, since we cannot see you, I feel I should ask, how are you dressed or not?
I'm dressed bow casual, which is a t-shirt and shorts. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the shot.
I feel like they asked.
Yeah, this is Sunday. What am I saying? I am in basically my COVID uniform. This is what I've worn almost every day during the summer. Sometimes it's sweatpants instead. Since 2020. It's been this every day. Hi everybody, John here for our very first cooking stream together. This one's a test one. It's a preview. I mentioned it on Twitter. We're going to be doing a Patreon soon. And with the Patreon, there's going to be a bunch of perks, a bunch of things that you can unlock to make me do stuff that you might find entertaining. This is one of them. It's cooking stream. Now, because it's a preview, we're not going crazy. We're not cooking anything nuts. We are cooking the most basic meal on the planet. We're cooking something that I was cooking when I was a little kid, little latchkey kid, trying to make it work on summer vacation while my parents were working. This is the kind of food I made. But every time on Core I mention cheese crisp, a bunch of people go, what the fuck's a cheese crisp? I probably shouldn't have cursed. This is going on YouTube theoretically. How many minutes in are we? We might have to bleep it. So people said, what's a cheese crisp? Well, you're gonna find out. Because it turns out it is a Arizona, somewhat California regional thing. I didn't know that. I grew up in Arizona, so I always knew what a cheese crisp was. It always made sense to me. It's just the thing you have. But everywhere else, it seems like nobody knows what this is. And it is one of the easiest things in the world to make. It is sometimes called an open-faced quesadilla, with nothing on it. And it's simple and it's delicious. It's very, very good. So there's a decent chance that if you're watching this, you have the ingredients at home right now, and you can make one too, because it requires zero skill and minimal materials. So I think with all that in mind, we should just make the thing, because I haven't eaten. This is actually going to be breakfast for me. That is why once I'm done making it, this stream is gonna end, because I'm gonna eat. And you all, well, this isn't mukbang. You're not gonna sit here and watch me eat. This is not a mukbang stream. That's a different goal, a different tier. We'll get to that eventually.
Hand Sanitizer suggested a flashing 12 on oven Patreon goal.
Well, as you can see, my oven is functional. Here, we rely on it to tell time. We do not live in the Canadian North, where apparently time has no meaning or purpose. It's also why I'm always punctual, because I know what time it is. I'm just gonna fire shots at Bo all stream. This is just gonna be shots fired Bo stream as we go. Speaking of the oven though, this is where we're gonna begin. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna set the broiler. We have one that does a low broil, does a high broil. For our purposes, low is gonna be ideal. If you don't have it, you can just do a broiler, or you can set the oven at 400 degrees or something. You basically want something that's gonna get pretty hot to melt the cheese, not necessarily burn the tortilla. I use the broiler. You do want the tortilla to crisp up a little bit, so it's okay that it gets hot enough to burn. All right, let's move over here and let's prep the thing. My camera person gets in position to be able to see this. So, tortilla. You can do burrito size. You can make a mini size. Whatever size tortilla you got, you can use. Next, we're gonna put a little butter on. The reason for this is because it makes everything a little better. So, I wish I could tell you there's a scientific reason why buttering the cheese crisp is better. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a food science person out there that'll say, well, the butter causes this. The fact of the matter is, the butter just makes the damn thing taste better.
And why are you using a spoon?
Because the knife likes to tear apart the tortilla, and the spoon is nice and soft and lets me spread the butter once it gets all melty and soft like this very evenly and easily across the tortilla. See that? See how the whole tortilla is shiny? We're gonna do a little bit more.
Your butter brand is being complimented.
Oh, I buy good butter. I don't mess around. Yeah, I mean, nobody's sponsoring this stream, so I don't necessarily want to, promote anybody, but this is good butter. It's very good. All right, we are done with the buttering. Guys, we are nearly done making a cheese crisp. I'm not kidding. It really is that easy, as they say. We're gonna be doing some cheese. I'm doing, it's called Mexican 4 cheese. You can do cheddar. You can do whatever cheese you want, shredded cheese. I like the variety of the 4 cheese. I feel like it gets a little bit of a variety of flavor. And the thing is called a cheese crisp. You want a lot of cheese on it. we're not goofing around. We're not here to have a lightly cheesed tortilla, okay? We are putting some cheese on this thing. And you want to spread it fairly evenly, but a thick layer of cheese. Like, this baby needs to come out of here heavy with cheese.
They want to know, what is Mexican for cheese for those of us where time has no meaning?
It is shredded cheddar, Monterey Jack, queso quesadilla, and, oh boy, Asadero cheeses? I don't know how to pronounce that. Which is probably why they just call it Mexican for cheese. 'Cause people like me don't know how to say the word. It's Asadero, for those wondering. Alright, and rather than open another thing of cheese, I used what was left of this, so we're going to just go ahead and call it there on the cheese. Just make sure it's nice, even, over the thing. You don't have to wait for the oven to preheat necessarily. Just as long as it's running. We're going to put that in. We're going to leave it in the oven until the cheese gets nice and melty and a little bit bubbly. You can go longer if you want it crispier. If you like the cheese a little less gooey and a little more baked on. But it's not going to take long. It's going to take a very short amount of time. You know, we're not going to do one of those cool little tricks where we go, and now let's cut to the one I already did before we got on here. This isn't a professional cooking show. We're going to sit and chat while this goes. It's not going to take long. In fact, I have to be mindful of it because with how much I love to talk, I could very easily talk through this thing lighting on fire, which would, I guess, make for a better stream and probably should be what I do.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to call it a cheese crisp. It would be a cheese burnt.
Yep, cheese burnt. Very crispy. It doesn't take long. Are you wanting the shot in there? The beautiful shot of it in the oven? So do we have any questions from the chat so far? I know this is a complicated process. So far we've used 3 ingredients and we just put them on top of each other and put it in an oven. So I know we're asking a lot of people here. But are there any questions? Does anybody want to know anything? I will say one of the best parts about a cheese crisp, right, is it's like the gateway to many other things. You can fold it over, it becomes a quesadilla. You can roll it up, put stuff in the middle, it becomes a burrito. One of a personal favorite, and maybe we'll make this one of these days, is to do some andouille sausage, put it in the middle, put some onions, put a little mustard, roll it up, same exact process that we did leading up to this, and have that as a burrito. Super good, super delicious. So this cheese crisp is the gateway to many very basic, easy to make flavors. In fact, as much as people make fun of Scott for his, what did he call it? It was like
Something with an egg?
Hot dog. No, not his funny eggs or whatever.
Okay.
But he makes something like this. People made fun of him. This is good food that is easy to make. This is the kind of stuff you can pretty easily teach your kids, and your kids will be excited, and they will like it, and they will think they are master chefs, much like I did when I was doing this when I was little. It's such an easy process. Let's see how we're doing. It's coming along good. It's doing well. How's everybody in the chat doing? Y'all having fun?
So you did already answer, do you ever add additional ingredients?
Yep. Ground beef, onions, sausage. You can make a breakfast version where you put eggs, salsa, all sorts of stuff you can put on top of it.
And then Rallosaur says, the craftless rogue working on cooking profession, this is false advertising.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm not good at it, so I still lack craft. You know, the idea is that if we do more of these, we'll be doing something that's a little bigger, a little more involved than a simple cheese crisp, but this is a preview. And I needed breakfast, and like any good content creator, I went, how can I monetize my breakfast? How can I turn me eating food into content? And here we are. I've done it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're ready. Let's do it. Get my sweet mitt. Once again, I talked a little too long. This is super crispy. This is a very crispy version. You know what? We're gonna protect the counters. My wife yells at me if I put hot things on the counters, and she's my camera person, so I can't disappoint her. You probably don't want to leave it in until it looks like that. I chatted a little too long. It happens, but you know what? This looks good. This looks like a great start. And then you can literally just use, assuming we have one somewhere. I did not plan this part out, so now I'm looking for stuff. Pizza cutter.
Ibdabok says, Wheat and I no longer get along. Any suggestions?
No, because I don't know if you've seen me, but I am not a person to go to for dietary tips and advice to alternatives. My wife might know.
I believe they may make some tortillas that might be better, but I do not know specifically if there would be none of the issues that you would see with wheat. But I do know they make all sorts of tortillas. They make carb smart ones for keto, so I would assume there's some others.
So you can cut it into as many pieces as you want. Again, this is a fun one for kids because it looks like a mini pizza. So kids have a tendency to really like it because they're like, oh, look, pizza. And you can see that cheese, we put a lot of cheese on it. It's not holding up under the weight of so much cheese. But that just means we did it right. That just means this is good. This is quality.
So Hunt and Sanitizer says, oh no, I lost the chat.
What was the question? Do you remember it?
If TreatStream can work to send the raw ingredients.
Oh, to send me something to make?
For Arizona Fair, yes.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. You figuring out how to get chat back?
Yes. Okay, I got it back. So, Ralasar says, are you a hot sauce fan?
I am. You can put hot sauce on it, it'd be very good. I talked over now the first bite. This is really good. This is really, really good. With the crispy cheese on top, supreme. So I cooked it a little more than I intended, but I actually think with this, it adds a little bit more flavor. Usually I don't eat cheese crisps just like this anymore. I always put something on it, but this has turned out really good. Let's give the camera person a bite. Here. We'll get a review straight from the camera person.
That's really good.
Really good. That's 2 really goods, everybody.
I like it on the more crispy side.
Yep.
Leaving it in too long.
Is this how you're going to request it from now on?
Yes, it is.
You just need to distract me while I'm cooking.
Oh, and chat has kindly said we left the broiler on.
Always looking out, chat. Always looking out. Mwah! Much love to you all. That's going to be it. I'm going to go eat this. This is breakfast. I hope you all had fun. This is going to be, like I said, our first cooking stream. We're going to do more, potentially. I'll say this about the Patreon. We aren't necessarily going to require meeting a goal to have fun. If there's a time and an opportunity, we can do stuff like this without hitting a goal. I'm not going to come after your wallet super hard like a video game company. But, I wanted you all to know what the potential is for an unlock. This is the idea. We're going to do stuff like this. And if you enjoyed Amanda being here, she's going to be in a lot of the content that we're working on. So look forward to that as well. I hope everybody had a good time with this. I did. I'm hungry. I'm going to call that a stream. Look at that. Delicious. Make it yourself. You can go out and do this right now, probably. I don't know what content. I don't know what content's in your cabinet, but go out and make it. So until next time, everybody, thanks for being here. I'll catch y'all later. Bye now.